driving a Huracan Evo. This is a 2021 Huracan Evo Spider. So let's go ahead and lift up on the fighter jet switch and start this thing up. Wow. First thing that is really cool is just the seating position. You're so low to the ground. So we're gonna start off, we have our Strada, Sport, and Corsa mode. We're gonna start off in our Strada, which is our street mode, and then we have our Sport mode, and then our Corsa is basically gonna be our track racing mode. So right now we're in the Strada mode, which is our street mode, and it's very comfortable driving it. Obviously it's a lot lower than your average car. Being a supercar, that comes expected, but it's really, really cool, this seating position in here. And then in the street mode, it really is like a very calm car. It's a very calm vehicle. It's a lot more chill than I thought. It shifts very smoothly, it revs out very smoothly, so I am impressed with the way it is in the street mode. So once we go out onto here, we're gonna put it in the sport mode, try that out. Then we'll try Corsa mode with our manual paddle shifters, because I'm excited to feel the dual clutch transmission that this car is equipped with. So it shifts very, very fast. This is a naturally aspirated 5.2 liter V10, pushing around 604 horsepower. This thing is definitely no slouch. It's gonna be very quick. So we're gonna flip this down right here. As you can see, our toggle switch over here to switch our mode that we're in. And we're gonna go ahead and turn out on the road. It sounds amazing, this naturally aspirated V10. I'm very impressed with the way it sounds. And you can't even tell that the car is shifting. That's how smooth these shifts are. We just opened that rear window with this switch over here so you can hear the engine a lot better. We're gonna hit our M right over here so it's in our manual mode so we can use our paddle shifters. And the shifts are laser quick. It is surprising how quickly this car can shift. So I do think from a daily standpoint, if you want to daily it, it is very good. So we're gonna turn into this corner over here. So let's go ahead and open it up. This thing is staggeringly fast. Let's go into Corsa mode just because I want to feel and see that beautiful tachometer, as you can see. So let's hit a few downshifts and slow down up here and do a pull. Whoa, that is nuts. This thing just roars up to 8,500 in RPMs. And in Corsa mode, you feel those shifts get a lot tighter and harder. Wow, so in sport mode, it's a lot more smooth and composed, but this is more my style right here, being in this Corsa mode in street. And I know many Lambo owners actually prefer being in that mode for the street. And I can't get over how this thing sounds, especially with this back window open. There's so much that you're able to hear. Yeah, the shifts are tremendous in this vehicle. Obviously you can go with the Aventador, which does not have refined shifts, and in terms of just a vehicle that can really do it all, be a daily, it can drive you around fast everywhere. It's talking supercars, it's not as expensive as it's as all other things, but for the performance you're getting, this is very impressive. So the turn-in is feeling really nice on here. It's feeling super precise, and you can feel the weight of the wheels. You can really feel the front tires out well, which is a cool thing because you can feel the weight out pretty well. And those shifts, I can't get over it because it just pops and it gives that cool feedback every time you shift. as you can see right over here, we have a very good reverse camera. This is like extremely high quality. And then you hit the right paddle to go back into our drive mode. These have column mounted paddle shifters, so you shift from up here and they're always stationary, whereas in another car they will move with it. Suspension stays very composed on those bumps and everything. It's very well dialed in by Lamborghini, and it's surprising for the street that it's able to be dialed in like that on street and track both. Brakes do a phenomenal job slowing it down. These are the regular steel brakes, not the carbon ceramics. Oh my. All right, there we go. So right there, that was a launch control. It launched very well. So you just have to hit the ESC button right over there and turn it off, and then you're ready to rock and roll. That launched very well. I know in sport mode it doesn't launch as well because it allows a lot more slippage if you turn the ESC mode off and go into the sport mode. But it doesn't get much better than this. Lamborghini Huracan Evo, especially at my age, to be able to get behind the wheel of this, I really like, it's a surreal moment for me. But at my age, to be able to drive a car like this on some fine country road, so awesome. And it's crazy because you have that V10 just roaring right behind you. And this thing has some pretty nice pops to it too. And then obviously you have your infotainment system. You guys can watch my other video that I'll be making soon on that. So we'll go over all the features of the Lamborghini Huracan Evo. So we just flipped it into our sport mode. We're still in the manual, and we'll test out how it launches from the sport mode. That was fun. So in sport mode, it does allow a lot more slippage, which is cool because as a driver, you can make adjustments to actually get faster than if all the traction control and stuff like that was on. Wow, but proper fun out here in the Lamborghini Huracan. Yeah, this thing just holds its line very, very well through the turns. And I like how you're always able, like you slow down, you're able to downshift so high up in that RPM range to really be able to get like maximize your power out of here. You're always in that power band up towards higher RPMs because it revs, A, it revs very high, and B, the transition is just so staggeringly quick that you're able to just literally with the like just flick of a hand, next gear, down a gear, down a gear, up a gear, up a gear. Like, it's so responsive. Whenever you want that shift, it is there waiting for you. So that concludes today's YouTube video with the 2021 rear-wheel drive Huracan Evo Spider. This thing is so much fun, and I still cannot wipe the smile off my face. At the age I am, to be able to have the Shelby as a daily and be able to get behind the wheel of high-performance vehicles like this, I'm just so appreciative, and this moment is like super surreal to be able to drive a car of this tier. So definitely is a goal of mine to buy a supercar one day. This thing is so phenomenal. I love the way it drives. I can't even imagine what it would be like to have this thing in my own garage one day. So work up to it, buy a supercar one day. It's so well balanced, this vehicle. I thought with the power it had that it might be like a little bit scary to drive, but it really is super driver friendly, and it's just, I really don't think you can get much better than this for a supercar that you can daily and you can go fast in. It's the best of both worlds. Obviously you don't have as much storage as you'd get in like a sports car, but this thing is just, it's phenomenal what it's able to do. The grip it has, the way it sounds, the way it shifts, the way it feels, the turn in. So big shout out to my uncle for letting me drive it. I really appreciate it. It just means a lot to me to be able to get behind the wheel of a car like this. Something I'll definitely never forget in my life. Also, I have another video of me walking around the exterior of the whole entire car, going over all of the features of it, and I'll give all of my thoughts on the pricing of the vehicle, drivability, stuff like that. So if you guys do want to see all the features of the vehicle in action and the car revving, make sure you guys go check that video out. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you guys for watching today's video. Subscribe, it'll help me out a lot. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.
You see a carku, call the cops, boy. AK all day, body start to drop, boy. Bamba jinya beaten, sari diyan streetan. They're trying to lock us up, but we ain't gonna stop, boy. They're trying to lock us up, but we ain't gonna stop, boy.